Hey, what's happening guys? This is Shukesh once again. Today I will show you some awesome tips and tricks on this new Samsung Galaxy On Nxt. Samsung is always great with their software features and this new mid-range is not an exception. These features are not only interesting and innovative, they are extremely useful in day-to-day life. I want to mention here all the smart features I'm gonna show you today are also available on the Galaxy J7 Prime and the J5 Prime. Without any further ado, let's get started. Well, first of all, you can launch the camera anywhere, anytime, even when the phone is password locked, the screen is off, just by double tapping the home key. But if you triple tap, the whole screen will shrink to a smaller window, which is more user friendly for one-handed uses. So if you are walking or in a crowded place, you can actually use this gesture, handle the phone with one hand without any issue. Now suppose you are browsing something on the internet. If you press and hold the home key, Google Now on your phone will scan the whole screen and show you content based on the text. So now you can watch some YouTube videos of the smartphone, check the price and some latest news on the go. There is another trick I have for you on the home button. You can use it for answering calls. Just visit the dialer settings and there you get the option. The power key can be used for disconnecting calls as well. So if you are wearing gloves or your hand is wet, this is extremely handy. This feature is also very useful for blind people. Apart from ending calls, you can also triple tap the power key to send SOS messages to your near and dear ones when you are in danger. An SOS message with your location, images captured by the front and rear cameras and audio recording, everything will be sent to your emergency contact numbers. To enable this feature, go to the privacy and security setting, add up to 4 emergency contacts, and if you want, you can also disable photo and audio options. This is how the SOS message looks. As you know, with the power key you can take a screenshot. Just press and hold the power and home key. Now let me show you a trick using the volume rocker. You can disable touch anywhere on the screen just by tapping and holding the volume down and home key simultaneously. This can also disable your capacitive navigation keys and the power key. Just visit the dexterity and interaction control, then enable interaction control. Now press and hold the home key and the volume down key simultaneously as I mentioned before. You can draw these windows anywhere on the screen and disable touch. In gaming, this is extremely handy because you can disable the notification bar which you can accidentally pull down, and also as the navigation keys are disabled, you can hold the phone as you wish. You can't even accidentally close the game by pressing the power key. You have to press home and volume down once again to disable interaction control. There is a quick tip I have for you on the front camera. You can take selfies using a gesture. So this is handy if you are mounting this phone on a tripod or if the remote on your selfie stick is not working. Now suppose your phone is in silent mode and it's flipped. You can use the rear camera flash as a notification LED. To enable, go to your settings menu, then scroll down to accessibility setting, click on hearing. There you get the option. I want to mention here for the reduce screen option, you have to basically go to the advanced features, one-handed operation and enable reduce screen size. There is another option as well for one-handed input which works on the dialer, keyboard, calculator, unlocking pattern, etc. So without reducing the screen size, you can still make the phone user-friendly for one-handed uses. There are few more features like when your phone is resting on the table and you pick it up, if you have any pending notification, the phone will vibrate to let you know that you have notifications. Easy mute basically mutes the ringtone when you flip the device, so no need to press the volume rocker. Next, let's talk about direct share and most importantly simple sharing, which is an unique and awesome feature of Samsung devices. When you want to share an image or any other file, you will get your frequent contacts from the contacts menu and Facebook Messenger right here. On the other hand, with simple sharing, you can share content up to 1 gig using a text message. The file will be uploaded into Samsung server and the link to the file will be shared via a text message which you can send using WhatsApp, Facebook and also Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. After 24 hours of upload, the file will be deleted from the Samsung storage server. The shared link can be opened on any handset including Windows and iOS devices. Now this dual SIM smartphone features smart dual SIM feature, that is, you can still get calls on the SIM 2 even when you are busy on the SIM 1. The call will be basically forwarded. Now if you don't want to miss any of your notifications, you can set a notification reminder. Just go to the accessibility setting, notification reminder, and enable this. You can set the interval as you wish. The applications you want notifications from can be enabled or disabled from here. Next, go to Dexterity and Interaction, Assistant menu. Enable this feature. Also switch on Assistant Plus. Now as you can see, there is a new floating icon which is extremely handy for one-handed uses. You have your frequently used options and settings right under your thumb. Assistant Plus also makes it contextual, so on the dialer I get the call logs and add to contacts options. On the camera you have switch camera, gallery, etc. Now let's talk about my favorite feature. This secure folder application is preloaded into your smartphone. You can use fingerprint for unlocking this software. This enables you to maintain a secret profile on your smartphone. You can add system and third-party applications. Whatever you do to these apps won't really affect the original applications you have on your Samsung smartphone. You can even download applications, and of course you have to log into your Play Store account with the same or a different account. So it's basically a phone within a phone. You can separate your work and personal life with this software. For example, let me take an image and show you that this photo stays on the secure folder gallery only. The original gallery won't have any trace of it. I want to also mention here, secure folder is powered by Samsung Minox, so your files are highly secured. Interestingly, you can also install Samsung Minox separately. I will show you that later. There is a secure application as well, which consists of the secure folder, and there is also an option for locking and hiding your applications. Again, you can use fingerprint as the password. This password need not to be the same as your unlocking or your secure folder password. Now let's try to lock an application. Now as you can see, I have to either put my fingerprint or the password. If you don't want to keep any trace of an app, you can actually hide them. Well, as you can see, the 3D Mark app is vanished. I want to mention here, only downloaded apps can be hidden. You can even make your Wi-Fi connection secured using encryption and by blocking unwanted requests. The default duration for the secure folder sessions is 6 hours, though you can extend it up to 48 hours using the Opera Max browser you have preloaded. Now there are some very interesting softwares I have downloaded from the Galaxy App Store. With this optical reader, you can take an image of a book and the phone will detect and extract the text. You also have Kids mode, which is a must-have app if you have kids. Now the Kids mode is password locked. You can allow certain applications for your kids like camera, dialer, and of course your kids can call only the contacts you have allowed. You can even download some games from an app store called Kids Store. As I mentioned, these apps can be downloaded from the Galaxy App Store. There is a preloaded application called USB Backup, which enables you to take a backup of the whole storage into a flash drive. Now you must be familiar with this S-Bike mode, which is a great application for the bikers. When you are driving a bike, the phone can handle your calls. If the call is important, S-Bike mode will ask the caller to press 1, then only your call will get through, and to answer the call you have to basically stop your bike because there is a motion lock. And you have also smart reply, that is, you can actually share your estimated journey time with the caller using a text message. There is also ultra data saving mode, which can save up to 50% of your browsing and downloading data. Opera Max browser will be used for data compression. There is also S-Power planning. You can reserve an amount of battery for calls. So really great thinking by Samsung. You can set the level. You also have extend battery time option. There are 3 different modes you can choose from. So if you are going on a trip, this S-Power planning will be extremely handy. You can restrict background processes in 3 different levels and save battery. When your phone is off, your calls can be forwarded to your friend's number Once you charge and switch the phone on, this mode will be disabled. There is also app power saving. To save battery power, apps that have not been used for more than 3 days will be set to save power. There are some very handy power saving modes you must be familiar with. You can get much better battery backup, especially with this ultra power saving mode. Just 10% battery level can offer around 5 or 6 hours of backup. With this smartphone, you also get 15 GB of Samsung Cloud storage, so you can backup your images and other important documents, your contacts, calendar events, and access these from any device anywhere in the world. There is of course theme support on this Samsung device. You can download numerous themes free of cost. Let me try one. These themes change the total look of the smartphone, including the color theme, the icons, the graphics, etc. Well, as you know, you have a Flipboard embedded into the home screen, which is an excellent news application, but if you want, you can actually disable it. Just pinch and switch it off. When your phone is on a dock or charging, you can actually enable some screensaver. Some live wallpapers are also supported by this feature. As you know, with Smart Manager, you can actually clear your RAM and unnecessary storage. A full device scan can be done for any adware, malware, etc. As I mentioned before, you can also install Samsung Minox. There you have the direct download link, so you can maintain 2 separate profiles on your smartphone, which is totally awesome. Well friends, we are at the end of this 30+ tips and tricks video on the Samsung Galaxy On Nxt. If you think this video was interesting and helpful, do subscribe now because I have a lot more videos coming up on this smartphone. Check the description below for reviews on Galaxy J7 Prime, J5 Prime, Galaxy On 8, etc. That's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Shukesh and have a nice day.